Good morning, I am Tracy Spence with your newscast. This newscast is brought to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join, we live in. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. Cruising with the case handler, a show on personal injury and immigration, weekdays 9:30 a.m., on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. And Supreme Power Homes, call them at 800-493-9002. Now for the news in details. Jamaica's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Kamina Johnson-Smith, says the U.S. government has apologized for its actions in the recent detention of 4 Jamaican fishermen and the subsequent destruction of their boat, the Lady Lala. The 4 men were arrested by the U.S. Coast Guard in territorial waters pursuant to the Shipwrighter Agreement, but were ordered released by the Southern District Court of Florida. Senator Johnson-Smith disclosed during Friday morning's sitting of the Senate that the apology came during a bilateral meeting held on January 6. The Jamaican delegation included the Ministers of Foreign Affairs and National Security as well as the Attorney General. She said following frank and respectful discussions, apologies were extended to the Jamaican side by the United States regarding the handling of the matter. Senator Johnson-Smith said the meeting was convened to discuss improvements in the operating protocols and procedures under the Shipwrighter Agreement. There is concern the proposed $3 million fine for breaches of people's privacy on the Jamaica's National Identification System NIDS is not sufficient to guard against data leaks. The issue came in for debate Thursday evening during the second public consultation held by the Joint Select Committee of Parliament reviewing the National Identification and Registration Bill, which will establish the NIDS. Justice Minister Delroy Chuck noted that Jamaica has been trying to move away from imprisonment as punishment for crimes, reserving that penalty for persons who pose a danger to society. However, Foreign Affairs Minister Kamina Johnson-Smith argued that there are persons for whom a fine would not prove a deterrent. Attorney General Marlene Malahoo Fort agreed the issue requires special attention. She urged members of the public to provide feedback on the penalty for privacy breaches so that the committee can take the matter under consideration. Meanwhile, the Jamaica government officially launched the Open Government Partnership (OGP) process yesterday, making Jamaica the first English-speaking Caribbean country to participate in the initiative. According to a statement from the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service, the Open Government Partnership is a forum of countries working to be more open, accountable, and responsive to citizens. Speaking at the virtual launch of OGP Jamaica yesterday, Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark acknowledged the role of this initiative in achieving the government's strategic objectives. According to Clark, the country stands to gain and learn from the various innovative approaches to openness undertaken by other member countries. The Ministry of Finance and the Public Service, which is the lead government entity, hosted several stakeholders from government ministries, departments and agencies, civil society groups, academia, and the private sector. In sports this morning, the 2021 staging of the Intersecondary School Sports Association ISA National Boys and Girls Athletics Championship champs appears to be pushed back for the suggested March date to the alternate date of May after Thursday's announcement by Jamaica's Ministry of Health and Wellness that COVID-19 restrictions would be extended a further 2 weeks until the end of January. The ministry announced in a press release that the restrictions under the Disaster Risk Management Act that include national curfews and a restriction on the number of people who could be gathered in any one place to a maximum of 15 would be extended until Sunday, January 31st. The restrictions were originally scheduled to be relaxed on January 15, and as a result, 6 track and field meets had been postponed. Now, with the extension of another 7, meets will be forced into postponement or cancellation if dates for them cannot be found on the calendar. And that is it for the news. This newscast came to you courtesy of BioLife Energy Systems. Come join the live-in. Call them at 800-875-5433. USA Credit Repair, the key to beautiful credit. You may call them at 800-786-1330. Cruising with the Case Handler, a show on personal injury and immigration, weekdays 9:30 a.m., on Saturdays 7 p.m. and 12 noon on Sundays. And Supreme Power Homes, call them at 800-493-9002. On behalf of the news and production team, I am Tracy Spence. To have a good morning.